In a normal world, when you do something that works, like making progress on the border, people might say, hey, dude, good job. But this isn't a normal world.
You can't have a trade policy based on tweets.
I think the president has completely overblown what he purports to have achieved.
I continue to think that foreign leaders must look at this presidency in the way we used to look at particularly unstable regimes.
It's a pattern we've seen repeatedly with this president. He sort of creates a crisis, has some sort of a fairly general resolution to it that's lacking any details, and then declares victory.
Yes. Beto calling something overblown. That's like de Blasio calling you unpopular. Face it, if Trump discovered a cure for death, they'd accuse him of putting gravediggers out of business. It's weird when someone looks at something productive and calls it counterproductive. I guess a belt is counterproductive to keeping your pants up. Exercise is counterproductive to weight loss, and border enforcement is counterproductive to a strong border. But you can't trust people if they can't even admit obvious results. It means that all the responses are emotional delusions. Take me. I was a critic of Trump for a long time, and man, I hated tariffs. But now I got to admit, there's something to them that I missed, and it's ushering in a new way to solve problems. Meanwhile, there are people who still see military solutions as superior to financial ones, when in fact, every time Trump threatens a tariff and means it, maybe that's one less problem solved by violence. Trump wages war with mathematics, not men. Shouldn't lefties love that? Isn't that progress, which is two parts of that word progressive? You know, according to the Council on Foreign Relations, the West is now free of conflict, not including the drug war. To quote humanprogress.org, no person alive can remember our Western Hemisphere to be as peaceful as it is today. And that's amazing. So what do you say, Democrats and media? That is a great direction. Why not keep it going? All right, Juan, why can't you just admit it worked when we shake hands and move on to the next segment?
I think it's lovely. I think it's a beautiful day. You know, let's have fun in the neighborhood, and let's just not talk politics. Let's just shut up. And I mean, because I was wondering when you were showing the clips, Greg, I thought, you know, it's pretty clear he manufactured this deal. I mean, you know.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, and then it seems to me he says, without getting Mexico to agree that they're going to keep the asylum people, right? Mm-hmm. He says, oh, we got a deal, and there's some secret to it. Then the Mexicans come out and say, oh, no secret. So at some point, I think maybe Greg's seeing something I'm not seeing. I hope this is not just, you know, sort of tribal, I back Trump, you don't. But I mean, I just don't see that there's anything that Mexico conceded. So in a way, it looks like Trump got rolled.
Jesse.
I would strongly disagree with that, Juan, because they agreed to send 500 troops to their southern border with Guatemala, and now
only
they're
verbally.
6,000 troops to the southern border, and they're going to institute the Mexico Protocols, which says that if you're seeking asylum, you stay in Mexico. And that's good, and that's progress, Juan. And the media has lied about this because they want to try to sabotage any victory he has. If there's no new deal, then why'd the president of Mexico say we have a new deal on Saturday?
Because he gets it.
It doesn't make any sense. So we shouldn't have to negotiate with a foreign power in order to fix our immigration system, but the Democrats have left us no choice. Nancy Pelosi could solve the asylum grab in a heartbeat, but she doesn't because she wants to secure political power instead of securing the country. The Dems like to call this bullying. How is flexing American economic muscle to get what you want bullying? That's just America first, and the Democrats don't like that. And usually the media, when there's a deal, like we've seen NAFTA or Paris or Iran or Bergdahl, they praise these bad deals. Mm-hmm. And every time we lose money, we lose power, and we lose face. But this is a great deal, and the media, they don't like it because it's good for America.
You know, Dana, there is this argument that, oh, but they already agreed to it. But I think that the tariffs push them faster to the agreement.
Right.
I think that's what the threat got them on board.
Maybe initially, right? And I was also kind of kicking myself because Kirstjen Nielsen, the former secretary who was fired, resigned, you know, back then, she had actually, in January, she had orchestrated this deal with the Mexicans in order to send the National Guard troops and to make them keep more people in Mexico. And maybe the details weren't finalized, whatever. I find it hard to imagine that the president was actually ever going to go forward with 25% tariffs heading into an election year when the economy is its strongest point of view. But I think there might be some $5 what is it called? Three-dimensional underwater chess going on?
Yes.
Because you know what's happened?
What?
Democrats are now saying tariffs are bad.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Right now, Democrats are saying, wait, tariffs are a tax on consumers and businesses, and this is wrong, and we can't have that. And I think, wow, now we've really got them.
Yeah, we flipped the script. All right, Dagan, you are the business person here. I was thinking that maybe that Trump, I don't think, is into war. I think he's kind of, I think from a financial standpoint, he thinks it's a waste of blood, treasure, and just time. I think he sees trade wars as the replacement for war. And why should, isn't that progress?
Well, I will choose tariffs over violence any day. I think any of us would make that. But there has to be some middle ground. And I will put on my tariff face, which is, that's my tariff face.
Yeah.
What he's doing is because he uses these taxes, these border taxes, to push back on Mexico, and then leaves them up in the air like, you know what, if you don't play ball, I'm bringing them back. That does create a lot of business uncertainty about investment and growth. You have manufacturing in this country looking really soft this year, and businesses, Deere, General Motors, 3M, are pulling back on investment. They're not hiring. They're even potentially laying off people. So it introduces that uncertainty. He's called himself Tariff Man, and you have to take him at his word. He likes using tariffs. I think about it like a preteen boy using nunchucks, where he's whacking them and he gets you to back up initially, but then he eventually smacks himself in the face potentially. That's maybe where this goes. He needs to focus on the economy. It could hurt.
Yeah, but you might, on the other hand, you might see China going, well, he really means it. And this is, this could be progress. Speaking of progress, I passed my driver's test.
Oh, congratulations. Everyone's been wanting to know all day long.
I only got one thing wrong.
Who died when you got it wrong?
I didn't see her crossing the streets. It was quite a mess. No, I did. I scored perfectly except for one thing.
Did he give you a gold star on your chart?
No, but they were very. I want to do a shout out to Don Scardino, who was my little instructor, who drove me around the city.
What was the one thing he nailed you on?
Oh, he was the he was the instructor, but then they have the tester.
What happened? What did you get wrong?
There was a street that was. You had to do a complete stop on, but there was a street coming down here from a side that was weird. So and there was cars, so I wanted to get out a little further. And you're not supposed to get out a little further. You should stop
because you're too short to see over.
You know, that wasn't necessary. You should let me bask in my moment.
Okay, sorry. Congratulations.
You know, you're just like Bernie and the rest.
How did your picture turn out on your driver's license?
I look a little older than my last one.
Oh, let's see it.
Here we go. All right, we got to find that. We got to find it.
It's his live TV. So
wait, this has my address on it.
Put your thumb over the information.
I just want to see the picture.
You just show your Social Security number.
That's me. Can you see that?
This is good.
You're under arrest. Son.
Yes. Let me say. Zoom in. Oh, with the glasses. That's what
Where do you want me to go?
So when you take those off, it's a disguise.
Exactly. There I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get to see my beautiful fingers. But the producer just said I look creepy.
Let me see. I just want to see.
No.
Okay.
You know, everybody it's like passport
I look creepy?
pictures.
No, I was looking at
Everybody
the
looks
height.
crazy.
What does it say for the height? What does it say?
all right.
What happened?
Let's keep that.
You know what?
That's private.
This is over.
I'm not here every day. I'm saying nothing.
Yeah.
Really?
My height is there's a mistake on mine.
Oh, that's right.
Not because I sort of
Did they add
exaggerated.
inches, or-
It was just there's a typo.
A typo.
And it's pretty funny.
Okay.
I told you about my
By the way,
voter.
How long does it last?
I don't know. Is it 5 years? 10? Oh, that's great.
Yeah, that's great.
Can't wait to drive.
Do you have to have
I
glasses?
gotta get that phone book out.
Do you have to have
Get 'em,
glasses?
kid.
Yeah, I gotta wear glasses.
Yeah.